Have you ever been confused by something in programming, only to find out it was a simple misunderstanding? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a common question about event handlers in React. I totally get it. It can be really frustrating when you think you understand something, only to hit a wall. You're not alone in this. Many developers have stumbled over the same concept. Here's the specific question we're addressing. One user asked, why do event handlers need to be references and not invocations? They were confused by the example in the React tutorial that shows how using an invocation would trigger an alert immediately instead of waiting for a button click. Sound familiar? Let's break this down. So why does this happen? When you use an invocation like alert click, it runs the function immediately instead of waiting for the event. This is because you're not passing a function reference. You're executing it right away. And stick around. At the end, I'll share a quick tip that will help you avoid similar pitfalls in the future. To understand why event handlers need to be references and not invocations, let's first clarify what happens when the user uses an invocation. For example, if the user writes onClick equals alert click, the alert function is executed immediately when the component renders. In contrast, when the user uses a reference, such as onClick equals a function that calls alert, the alert will only execute when the button is clicked. This is because the function is not invoked until the event occurs. The key takeaway here is that passing a function reference allows React to manage when that function is called. This is crucial for performance and ensuring that the application behaves as expected. If the user were to pass a function invocation instead, it would lead to unexpected behavior, such as alerts popping up without any user interaction. This is why it's important to use references. Fun fact, did you know that the first JavaScript alert was created in 1995? It's come a long way since then, but the basics still matter. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user explains that event handlers must be function references, not invocations. When you pass an invocation, like alert click, it gets evaluated immediately, causing the alert to trigger right away. Instead, you need to pass a reference to a function, which allows it to be called later when the event occurs. The user illustrates this with pseudocode. If you invoke a function like onClick alert test, it evaluates alert test right away, passing its return value, which is undefined, as the handler. This leads to an error when trying to call undefined. Here's a quick tip. Always remember to pass function references for event handlers. It can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. Now you understand why event handlers need to be references and not invocations. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more programming tips and keep coding confidently.